still morning. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining me and him, Charlie.
Do you forget my name?
No.
Rude.
How can I forget your name? How can I forget your name? Yeah, I've totally forgot who he was. It's been a while since he's actually spoke to me because he's always away. He's always away. All over the place, isn't he? All over the place. Mentally. No, that's a joke. He's not. I mean, you're driving over. Where were you? Cambridge the other day?
Oh, all over the place.
Cambridge,
all over there, yeah.
Norfolk?
Yeah, seeing all my people, friends, family, partner.
I got an
STI.
I haven't got an STI. You need to do something for that. I keep getting messages from Teemu though, going, "We've put £10 into your account." I'm like, I haven't bought anything. I mean, thanks for that though.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
And then they go, and if you go on the site for the £10, which I did go and check, clearly, £10, and it's £10 split over 5,000 products, isn't it?
I know.
If you order this one, we'll give you 15p off.
And they give you free gifts. Give you 2 free gifts, but you've got to spend £80.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I mean, I bought.
But once you come off it, they're there with the gifts. They want you to go back. But it is quite tempting though to buy shit.
Do you know what I have bought from them?
What?
And I only buy from Teemu because I'm trying to keep children with a wage, okay? Because without us, they'd have nothing. But the thing is about that, I have bought gold shoes that light up off Teemu. I mean, I do buy shit. Gold shoes that light up.
Oh, you can get anything on there. The quality is quite good as well.
And I bought a sign, which people have seen on my videos. I used to put up on the shelf, and the sign says, what's it say? Give peace a chance? No. It doesn't say give peace a chance. I think I said give us a piece of cake, not raise the stake. I mean, it's just something. I like those little funny signs.
What was the sign? What did it say?
I can't remember.
Well, that's no good, is it? I mean,
I have one that
people on here want to know what you said.
I have a sign that says, due to ammunition shortage, in the future we will not be firing warning shots. I've got that one.
Sorry, I'm in a giggly mood.
Yeah.
Hi everyone, nice to see you again. Nice to see me again, not him.
I want to point this out to you for those who don't know. Look at Charlie's plants. Look, he you don't realise this, but he cares about plants. See, he's got them all labelled. And he likes them. I keep replacing the one plant in my house, it keeps dying. I think it's the position it's in the house. It's the one below the damp, probably. Maybe that's the problem, is it?
Yeah, they were replanted by my lovely partner, and we give them names. That's
What's that one? What's that one called?
Oh, that's Billy.
Why is it called Billy?
Billy the Flid.
You've lied, haven't you? You've just lied. Oh. I was going to say to you, might be a bit late. Do you want to go out for about 8 at lunchtime?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do.
Yeah.
We'll do lunch.
Yeah,
we'll
do lunch.
We'll do brunch.
We'll do brunch. Yeah, we do that later.
I haven't had breakfast. My breakfast is a coffee. I have a coffee for breakfast.
Done. When we finished with these,
Okay.
we will
Go out for about 8.
pop out there and yeah, that's a really good idea. What were we talking about earlier? Yeah. Is there a new law, a new rule of, when you go out for a meal, and then it used to be, there was no tips put on the bill, blah, 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 and you paid cash, and you paid a tip to the waitress or waiter that was giving you special...
Tips are a little bit controversial because in America, and maybe other countries, but in America, waitresses and waiters rely on tips. They rely on it for their income.
So you have to tip over there.
But I believe you do. However, in the UK, it's not, because we have a thing in the UK called minimum wage. So in the UK, a tip is because you believe they've earned that for the good service.
Like extra.
Yeah, but in the UK, we have a minimum wage. So they get paid. They're being paid, correct me if I'm wrong, people are being paid to do the job. So if you tip someone in the UK, it's because you have valued that food or that drink or that service, and you're going, thanks, you for going that little bit of extra.
Extra mile, yeah.
So
yeah,
there's
definitely.
that. But what I don't like is when they hand you the fucking machine and they go, would you like to donate 5% to water aid? No, I fucking wouldn't want to donate 5% to water aid.
You get that a lot now, don't you?
Would you like to, and they've already chosen their charity, so that establishment has chosen their charity and they're forcing their charity in your face on your bill. And I go, no. And then it goes tip. There is a tip percentage-wise. And I'm going to be honest, I have never ever walked out without tipping.
Yeah.
Because sometimes just because something's not to your standard, your waitress, which has really been tentative towards you,
Yes.
deserve that little bit of tip. But I've only just, your postman's coming, but we've gone upstairs to that prick. Oh, sorry. That lovely guy upstairs. Sorry.
That is a prick.
But anyway, what I say, that's just throwing me.
Jesus Christ.
I hope he's not watching
Have
this.
you got Tourette's?
Probably.
No, you have. That wasn't a
I
question.
always tip. I've always tipped because I know that they work hard. That's the bottom line. I don't have to tip. It's not a law, but I have tipped.
But on some of the receipts is now they put a percentage of it as a tip, but you can ask them to take it off. I've not always tipped, but to be fair, most of the time, if the waiter or waitress is really, like you say, tentative and they're there, okay, it might be a psychological plot, but it doesn't matter to me. You go into a place, you want a good service. I don't think the customer's always right, but if someone's given that service, but when they put the percentage on the bill and you pay for it, if you pay for it or you question it, where does that tip go? Does it get split with all the waitress, or does it go with that waitress, or does it go to the company?
Right.
Because I don't like the fact that they put the tip on the bill.
Tips. Some businesses have been known to just take the tips. Some businesses. The tips aren't for everyone that works there. The tips that you give that night in that restaurant are meant to be split amongst the workers that were on that night working. So it's split amongst them all. Yeah. So, like if one waitress was coming out and getting a $5 here and a $5 there, it doesn't go directly into her pocket. It goes into a tip jar and it goes to the staff that's on that night. What it doesn't go to is the owner of the restaurant or the eatery.
The eatery?
The restaurant.
Ooh.
Anyway, there we go.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, that's just a boring conversation.
Isn't it weird though that tips are only for waiters and waitresses? I mean, you never say to the guy on the train, how much is that? Can I have 2 singles from Woodbridge to Ipswich? That'll be £8.4. Yeah, that'll be £8.14. And take £2 yourself, because those tickets were at that machine pretty fucking fast, weren't they? Oh, thank you. That'll be £10.14. I mean, where does it go?
Yeah. So, but I just want comments below about restaurants tips. I mean, it's just a boring. you know, we're like fish fingers, sausage. But give us your comments and what's your views, because it's very interesting. Because we do have a minimum wage in this country, and it's not a bad wage. At a certain age, it's quite good, to be fair. But what's your view on tips? What's your view on? Do you give tips? Do you think you should give tips at the end of the, on the bill? Or?
Do you think attractive men and attractive women as waitresses and waiters get higher tips than those that are ugly? It's another way to look at it, isn't it?
No. If
is it based
for
on
example, if a waitress is really pretty, and
she could be stunning and shit. He could be really attractive and useless. Do you tip based on who they are?
That is a really good,
or their service?
That's a really good point. Because if a waitress, for me, if a waitress or waiter both are not very good,
did you ever watch?
I won't tip them. I won't tip them.
There was a show on TV a while ago where how restaurants work. Did you know how restaurants have a way of working?
No.
Right. All restaurants do this. I'll tell you that now. When you go into a restaurant for a meal, they actually look you up and down. And if you're attractive, they'll put you towards a window seat so other people can see you sitting in their restaurant. That's a fact. They can see you.
Wow.
And it draws more people in. I mean, if you walk in and you look like the Elephant Man, they're going to stick you in the corner, aren't they?
They always stick me in the fucking corner.
My points. You've made my point. I'm always at the window.
I'm always at the back, near the
I know.
toilet entrance.
I've went out with you for a meal and they've stuck us in 2 separate seats.
Didn't they? Do you remember that time? I was like, I'm with him. Don't matter. You're over there. He's over there. Oh my God. That probably does make... Oh my God. I'm mortified now. As soon as I go in a restaurant, I'll be like, oi. She'll be like, oh, come on.
I was in Nando's yesterday.
You ain't putting me at the back. No one puts baby in the back.
I went into Nando's last night with Gwen and Sebastian, and actually, our meal, all in, meal and all drinks, came to, I think it was 58 quid for 3 of us, right? 58 quid. I had, I can't even remember actually, some sort of burger. He had a burger, and she had like a quarter of chicken livers. But there's a thing where, me and Sebastian both had corn on the cob, right? Really nice. And we also had, me and Sebastian, peri-peri chips. But here's the thing about peri-peri chips. Peri-peri chips, I swear to God, they put the chips on the plate and it's like they put peri-peri powder over the chips. But once you've eaten about 10 from the top layer, there's no more fucking peri-peri sauce for the rest of the chips. So are you paying for just chips with peri-peri sauce on the top? It's like a powder they put on it. Anyway, there is a bottle of medium peri-peri sauce you can put on the chips, quite hot. But well, it's called medium, but
that was really interesting.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, do you know what I did the other day?
No, that wasn't.
Stupidly.
Really, that wasn't really interesting.
Sebastian said, Dad, could we get what do you call it? You get a glass and you just constant refill. Unlimited, right? Fill, right? So he had a Fanta and I had a Fanta. But I went up and I put ice in mine, then Fanta in it. Sebastian didn't want ice. So I'm up there and I just poured his Fanta. Just before I got to the top, he says, Dad, can I get ice? So I took it straight to the ice machine. Fucking covered in Fanta. Because I'm a dickhead, Jordan.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anyway, I should be on a Carry On movie.
Where did that come from? What are you doing?
I don't know.
Like Sid?
Anyway,
Is that Owen?
it's good to...
Is that Owen? He's already started.
It's good to be back and have a little chat with you, buddy.
Yep.
And we're going to go over for a bit of scran, a bit of brunch, and, you know, lovely to see you all.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
Bye-bye.